What's poppin', guys? Back with another epic video, and in today's video, we will be further discussing the Callista and Friends Iceberg. Welcome to Blue Kingdom White Tea. And today we'll be explaining the Callista and Friends Iceberg made by the wonderful The Dream of Kirby. Links to any relevant resources will be provided in the description, but for now, let's get right back into it. Tier 3. Now that we have reached the elevation of the third tier, lesser-known facts emerge and universal truths are revealed. Ari is a puppet. This statement simply refers to the fact that RCN isn't actually the main account of the player behind it. The real main of RCN is called Anatoliansky, and not too much else is known about this nation except for its background. Britannia, Oud, and Briolin's identity. I'm sorry if I mispronounce those names. Britannia, Oud, and Briolund were three seemingly unrelated nations that posted frequently on the R&B of Blue Crown Keep. It was revealed, however, shortly after the final election of Blue Crown Keep, that all of these were puppets of the candidate Barlyy, some of which he had used for puppet fraud in that very election. Barlyy resigned shortly after this, an event which further pushed the end of the Blue Crown Keep. Literally 1984. Literally 1984 is an internet reference to the novel 1984 by George Orwell that was technically started by famed geography and history YouTuber Drew Durnall, who is also known for the first and second Drewpocalypses, but mainly was popularized in the Callista R&B as a retort for any action that could even vaguely resemble authoritarianism. No Barlyy November. The No Barlyy November was a period of time, mainly in November of 2021, in which the current LPM of Callista, Barlyy, took a vacation from nation-states. The term was coined by Blue Kingdom and is referenced, you know. Aaron Kerr. Aaron Kerr is another nickname for the Dream of Kirby, made by combining his real name with Aaron Burr and replacing the B in Burr with a K to make it sound like Kirby. This was part of his campaign for interim judge in 2022. Sorry, Florida Man. Sorry, Florida Man is simply in reference to the fact that regional founder, Sorry Nora, has been to Florida many times. Many times. One-party state. One-party state is in reference to the controversial One-Party State Act, created, passed, and repealed during the Barlyy administration of 2021. What the act did was effectively eliminate the ability of others to create and run under their own political parties other than the Illuminati, in order to even the playing field for those seeking office. This was repealed, however, due to public outrage over the elimination of political parties. Kirby-19/Kerbovirus. Kirby-19 and Kerbovirus were fictional diseases created by the Dream of Kirby early in the regional line's history, mimicking the real-life COVID-19 pandemic. Kirby-19 mainly still exists as a clever reference in roleplay maps. The Great Spam. The Great Spam was a time period and terminology created by RCN to describe the era of low R&B regulation in the summer months of 2021 on the Callista R&B. The Great Spam is now referred to when talking about spam legislations. Mitt Rhombus. Mitt Rhombus doesn't care about your views, dear reader. Deltarune flags. This refers to the plethora of Deltarune-themed flags that emerged in use in Callista shortly following the release of Deltarune Chapter 2 in 2021. I unfortunately couldn't find any images left of these flags. Sarada Ban. Sarada Ban is in reference to the fact that Sarada, previously head justice of Callista, has been banned multiple times and is currently banned from Callista. Usually, the bans were the results of spam and triple post violations on the R&B. Bar Vegas. Bar Vegas was the region created by Barlyy during one of his hiatuses from Callista. It was themed to gambling, and its name was a combination of Barley's name and, of course, Las Vegas. Saga of Brexa Iceberg. The Saga of Bruxa Iceberg was the name of the original iceberg created by Haruhi Japan, now Komahina, that preceded the edition made by the Dream of Kirby. It includes many older references, some of which made it to the current edition of the iceberg. Tier 4. We now come upon the fourth tier of the iceberg. Upon this threshold, things truly start to become chilly. Just go on vacation, Ari. This statement is a joke about former head justice Arisian's refusing to go on vacation that he claimed he would go on multiple times. Nations of the Callista and R&B often nagged Arisian about going on this vacation, which eventually he did. The Great Ohioan Disappearance of February 18th. The Great Ohioan Disappearance of February 18th is in reference to the 2 days spanning from February 18th to February 19th of 2022, in which a large majority of Ohioan members of the Callista went inactive. It is a mystery what happened in those days, and many theories have been concocted on why. I ain't tellin'. Nutra Ikea. Nutra Ikea was the region created by Barlyy after the fall of Blue Crown Keep as an alternative to Callista. It was themed to an IKEA, and Barlyy remained in it for a long while before eventually joining Callista. Top Tune ads. Top Tune ads are a series of advertisements that will occasionally appear on nation-states which advertise clickbait online manga stories. These have become a nuisance to those who do not own the Postmaster General rank. Sori's Room. Sori's Room refers to the 2 seconds in which Sori and Nora revealed a part of his real-life room to a group of individuals on the Callistan Discord server. And that's about it. Sori's Hair. Sori's hair is yet another reference to the time on the Callista Discord in which Sori and Nora revealed the top of his hair to a group of individuals in the voice chat. The main joke of this, however, is that Sori and Nora's hair is hot? The Tsarist Party. The Tsarist Party was the first and founding party of Callista, whose goal it was to praise their Tsar Sori and Nora. It was headed by Plus Nova Imperii, also known as Rome, and it was, for a while, the largest and most powerful political party in Callista. During the height of the Illuminati, they made a political partnership with the Illuminati and eventually unofficially merged with them. The Tsarist Party current iteration comes in the form of the New Tsarist Party. Bribes. This is in reference to the many joke and possibly real bribes that have occurred in regional politics, mainly centered around Barlyy. This has become a joke in the sense where political corruption can be used as an ironic meme. Harold was judge. This refers to the fact that regional recluse Harold Estan has in fact been the head justice of Callista at one point, being appointed executively by Tsar Sori and Nora, along with his first prime minister, Rome. Given the idea that Harold Estan was appointed during the foundational times of Callista, he didn't really oversee too many cases in his time there. Milt equals Sori. Milt equals Sori is in reference to the joke that the nation Milt the Hippo may be a puppet of Sori and Nora. I can't remember when this joke started, but I do remember that there was some investigation into this by the posters of the RMB, citing similar posting habits between the two nations. This has not yet been confirmed or denied by Sori and Nora. Shere Khan. Shere Khan is the nickname given to former head justice Pascakun in tandem with his tiger-themed nation and political rivalry with Blue Kingdom, for obvious reasons. Shere Khan is also used as a leader name for Pascakun in previous roleplay maps. Pascakun additionally founded the Tiger Party, one of the first known truly specific opposition parties to the Illuminati. And that concludes the 3rd and 4th sections of the Callista and Friends Iceberg. This is part 2 of a 4 or possibly 5-part series that, as I previously stated, will work to explain each of the entries on the iceberg. I had a lot of fun researching and remembering all the references, yet again, and hope you did too. I hope all of you have an above satisfactory day, and remember, Hail Baloo.